Hey everybody, Wayne Veldsman here with Full Sail Marketing. I'm about to give you guys a deep dive into the world of paid advertising. Man, we have clients that are not only collecting leads for the long term that we can nurture and that they can be put onto their email list, we're getting leads that are closing now. They're spending a couple $1,000s on paid advertising and they are getting multiples of that in return. It truly is an investment. So stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through from start to finish how to utilize paid advertising to put more money into your pockets. So we are talking about the trick to paid advertising. If you've gotten our guide, it's going to take you step by step through the entire process. Hopefully this video will show you live what we're doing and more importantly, why we're doing it for all of our clients across the country. So let's jump right on into this thing. This is the guy, looks like this. You guys can follow along with this video if you've downloaded it yourself or, just pause as we go along and update on your own side. First off, when you're starting paid advertising, you want to make sure that your brand and all of your social media accounts are fully updated. They're essentially up to par. They're looking the very best they can be because people are going to judge you on it. I hate to say it, but if they go to an ad, and let's say they don't click it and go to the page where you want them to go, but they're interested in your company, still a small win. So they go over to your Facebook page or to your website and all of a sudden it's not completed. It's not filled out. There isn't pictures of your past work. Are they going to trust you? I'm going to let you decide that, but chances are that they're not going to think you're as professional as you should be. And so they're not going to want to contact you for their potential project. So we're looking at one of our clients' Facebook pages right now. As you can see, a big homey top image, the cover photo of his Facebook page. It's a kitchen. People love to gather in the kitchen, so it's really bringing a little bit more of that emotion forward. I even suggest having some people in images, right? Let people imagine what it's like to be your customer. That's really what's going to sell your projects because there's thousands and thousands of people across the country that can do your services, but they want to buy from you, and so they need to understand what it's like to be your customer specifically. Moving down, a lot of companies forget about this little about story section here on the right side. Sure, you fill it out. It doesn't need to be anything too intense. Just a nice picture of your work and literally tell your story. After that, the next most important thing is have your about section filled out. This makes perfect sense. If people want to contact you, they need to be able to. So when you're looking at it, it has an email, it has a phone number. It is easy as possible for people to contact you, as well as link to his website. And after that, truly photos, videos, show your work to everybody and anybody because, hey, if you're showing pictures of your past project, truly proves you don't have anything to hide. Plus, you can use these pictures and these videos in your advertisements moving forward. So after you make sure your brand is set up properly, Facebook page, make sure you have a nice website. If you don't have a website yet, you can still run advertising, but we highly recommend this. It's 2019 now, and a company without a website, a lot of people aren't going to trust them nearly as much. You need to have a website at the very least, a really nice landing page, a single page almost that's just going to show your work, give your contact information. You want to be omnipresent. Wherever anybody wants to find you, you need to be there. Okay. So step number one, make sure your brand is set up properly. Now let's go into a little bit of advertising here. This is Google Ads, formerly known as Google AdWords. You can simply go to ads.google.com. And this is a little bit of the back end of our clients' advertising. Now, if you want to learn exactly how to set them up, I'm not going to take you through the exact click-by-click process in this video. Check out the guide. It has screenshots of exactly which buttons to click, how to literally choose your budgets, how to choose the words that you're bidding on. and go from there. I'll show you a little quick example. Now, I just went over to Google and I typed in custom home builder. These first links that pop up, they look just like regular searches, right? Regular links that would pop up, like if you were to scroll down a little bit. I searched for custom home builders. And as you can see, these ads are exactly what I'm looking for. Custom home builders is the first one. Free plans and customization. This is Shea Custom. Let's build your dream. This is a little bit off. I'm surprised that it's actually popping up as high as it is. But then luxury homes, EQ custom builders, exactly what I'm searching for is popping up at the top of Google. It's the same for, it's called SEO, search engine optimization, where you're appearing as high as possible in Google. But with paid advertising, you can actually boost yourself to those number 1, 2, 3, 4 spots to give you the highest likelihood of getting clicked on. So if we're going back over here to his Google Ads account, as you can see, these first ones is we're literally building on Stonehill Builders, the name of his company, to ensure that if someone is searching for him, we can direct them where we want to direct them. Instead of just simply taking them to your homepage, you can actually choose to push them to a page that's going to give them relevant information that your customers are looking for. Like, think about your past customers. What is the process they've gone through? Most of the time, they want to see your past work. So take them over to your portfolio page, or just take them to a gallery and show them that you know what you're doing. A lot of times as well, I know people like to send them to your about page. You can learn a little bit more behind the scenes. So once again, people want to buy from you, not necessarily just the service you provide. So if we go down here a little bit, you can straight see exactly what keywords we're looking to show up for. Luxury custom home builders, custom builder near me. And the trick is we're bidding on terms that people are essentially ready to buy. New home construction near me, residential construction company. These are all people who are essentially or ideally looking to move forward with a project. A lot of times, you could bid on things as far as how much does it cost or the plans to move forward. And those are great because you're helping people do research, right? You're answering their questions. However, in the start, that's not the best place you want to spend your money because once again, they're still in the research phase. They're not ready to move forward. And that's what's great about Google is it's all intent based. So you can choose those intent words, like for a lot of service companies, something installation, right? Services, purchase, anything like that can be great for AdWords. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, wonderful. I've set up my Google Ads. Now, where do I send them to? Is it just your website? Is that homepage? Pro tip here, do not send them to your website's homepage. Worst place you can possibly send them because it's not direct enough. If someone sees something like this, residential construction, right? New construction homes, building a new home, where do you want to send them? Exactly what your ad says. We have a few different landing pages that we're actually sending these ads to, depending upon what people are clicking on. But here's a perfect example. We built this custom page. It's not on our website. It's specifically for ads. People click on an ad. We want to give them exactly what they're looking for and nothing more. So by not sending them to our website, they can't click across our services, right? If you look up at the top, there isn't new home construction, renovation services, about, portfolio, and the contact information. We're giving them solely what they're searching for through our ads. So let's go down this. I'll explain to you why we set it up this way. First off, we have a really nice offer. Our home builder, we're testing this as well as a couple other ones. Start with something simple. Free phone consultations available, right? It takes no money out of your pocket, but it's giving a little bit extra. It's showing people that you care, you're willing to spend time with them, and ideally, they're going to contact you because of it. So if they want to learn some more, we're going to start moving down. Trust factors. Anything that you're on, right? He has 5-star business on Yelp, Google reviews. He's on House. He's Better Business Bureau accredited. These are all those, like I said, trust factors. You think of it also as reviews. We have reviews lower down on this page, but it's the same idea. You want to make sure people trust you and they feel comfortable contacting you. Moving down, we're showing the 3 things to consider when building your home, giving some value, giving some information. We want to showcase the services that he provides, right? Of course, I've been talking about people want to buy it from you, from your company, not just the service. But end of the day, if you can't provide them the service that they're looking for, they're going to move on. They're going to bounce. They're going to click your ad, land on your page, and immediately leave. That's what I mean by bounce. So a little bit more information provided about the services, how it works. Before and after pictures can be great to show people where they are now and then essentially why they should be hiring your company. For this, we go from modular homes, which are those cookie cutter, super generic houses that everybody and anybody can have and afford, to what our client specializes in, which is custom home construction. Really beautiful picture, as well as a couple bullet points about why essentially you don't want this versus why you do want a beautiful custom built house. Keep moving down, showcasing some reviews, testimonials. I think it's stated that about 80% of people these days trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations from friends and family. I mean, if that doesn't sell you on showcasing your reviews and testimonials, I really don't know what will. So make sure to show it from your past clients. If you don't currently have reviews, close this video down, pick up your phone and call your past customers. As long as you're doing great work for people, don't be afraid to ask for reviews. Everybody understands that that is what people check online, right? It doesn't matter if you're looking for a restaurant or a movie to go watch with your family. You're looking at the reviews, you're looking at what other people are saying about it before you decide to move forward. Then last thing that we have here on this page is a really nice video directly from the owner of the company. Actually, he's going to showcase a house that they've actually built. Once again, we're giving some behind the scenes. People are learning to trust him. They're seeing that what he claims he can do, he can actually do, right? Instead of just saying, we provide these amazing services, why don't you show them the services that you provide? And then, of course, last but not least, you need to have a call to action. You need to make sure that they can easily contact you. We have a simple form that they can fill out, auto-populates everything, and then after that, it's sent directly to our client's email, to his CRM, so that he can contact anybody and everybody who's interested in their services, and as well, phone number, right? If somebody doesn't feel like putting their contact information in there, totally fine. Let's have them call us instead. We want to be as easy and seamless as possible for potential clients to reach out to us. So that's a little bit of a crash course on our advertising strategy, guys. Looking at it again, make sure your brand and your company is set up properly. Make sure you're sending them to very relevant pages. If you're coming from Google Ads or from Facebook. One last thing that I'll actually touch on that I'm happy that I just remember that I almost miss is Facebook ads, right? A lot of times it can get super complicated, but by boosting a post, I'm sure a lot of you guys have boosted posts in the past. Maybe you got 0 results from it at all, other than you saw that X amount of people saw your ad, but you got no clicks, no visits to your website, anything of that matter. A really easy tip is go to your Facebook profile page, your business page, and go look at your past posts. I'm going to scroll down here until I see most recent posts that we sent out a few days ago. Look at how amazing this house is. We love the selections. Checking down the engagement, 75 people reacted to it, 7 comments, 6 shares. Now, the trick to boosting a post is see what is already doing well without putting any money behind it first, right? So if this post had only gotten, I don't know, a couple likes, his wife, maybe his mom, us, and then no comments, there's no point in putting any money behind it because nobody likes it. As simple as that. Just because you boost it and put more money behind it doesn't mean that the more eyes are going to enjoy it. No. So let it sit for a couple days first. Let it regularly, organically be shown to your Facebook audience. And if they enjoy it, that's a perfect sign that you should be putting money behind it. So let's go through boosting this post quickly. Essentially, you're just going to click on the boost post button. If you're already logged into your business page, which you should automatically be since it's connected to your profile, going down, now you can choose to put a button on it or not. I recommend the send message button. It's really great. It essentially showing people that they can contact you if you have questions. In your post, you should be putting questions, like ask them, like, what are your thoughts? Is there anything you would change? Have you thought about this for your home or for your new project? And then by having that send message button, they can easily contact you, move forward, ask any questions. Next, which is arguably the most important piece of boosting a post, is how to target your audience. So we're gonna click edit here, and now think about who is your ideal customer. Not necessarily who is your past customers. It's a great place to start, but who are your ideal customers, okay? So we would change it depending if it's men or women. In this case, it would be all age group, 18-year-olds. They're not looking to purchase houses. So we could easily go towards the higher end of the spectrum. Let's just say for this, start at 35, get a little bit broader. And then why would we target all of Virginia? He doesn't build in all of Virginia. So that'd be a no-go. We would be wasting our money. So we would want to do up towards, he's actually in Northern Virginia. So I'm just gonna put DC in here just for argument's sake, and target that surrounding area. You can even drop a pin, which is really nice depending upon where you're at, and choose specifically the mile radius around that you work, okay? So let's just say that 50-mile radius around Northern Virginia would be perfect. Facebook's actually gonna go ahead and even tell you if your audience is defined enough. Really nice. And then if you know they have certain interests, you can plug it in here. But go ahead and just start with your age range, your specific area, and then boost your post here at the bottom. Hit save, and you're off to the races. Guys, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Drop a comment below this video. Send us a direct message, whether you like this and you found some value, great, or even better, if you didn't like it, you think you want to do something differently, reach out to us. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.